Okay guys, we're doing another camper walkthrough, and this time it's a Granby. It's the long boy. It's the 8-footer. This is if you're living in them. Actually, not really. It's just really, really big slide-in camper that people love. So this is our display. This is a base model, not a camper model or a topper model or a camp out. This is a base, so it's not gonna have any water in it. Let me double check though. Confirmed, no water. We're gonna walk through this entire thing. Four-wheel campers are probably the most notorious campers, pop-up campers on the market, and have been around since 1972. Love them. They hold their value. They're really, really well made. They're handmade, a majority of this, right in California. And we get them shipped up here for you guys to come check out here in Boise, Idaho. I'm gonna do a full walkthrough. This is the metallic gray exterior. Just starting with the color. Trying to see what other options we have on the back. We have the down-facing lights, which are a super popular option because they light up the back side of the camper when you're loading in and out at night. I'm gonna start popping the clips as I go around. Then as we move this way, there's no 110 on this one because it's a base, but you do get the 30 amp. Starlink one power that goes there. That is all controlled from the inside. Then we have our USB and USB-C outlet here that has the two ceilings down below, so you can leave those two in, let the cords hang out. However, large window, and that's it on this side. I'm just gonna undo these. This camper also has the tracks, which if you're gonna get a camper, pay the 500 bucks, get the tracks, because the likelihood of you adding a solar panel, because these are already and will always be pre-wired for solar, which is over there, you're gonna want the tracks. Boogie on over here to the driver's side. Propane tank. You always get two. They need to be purged and then filled when the camper is brand new. Come on, okay, another latch. Your external solar. So if you want to, a lot of the time these campers can get warm, especially if you get a darker color. So people will park them in the shade. That's also why we make the roofs white. People ask, can we make the roof black? No, white is what you want. When you're parked in the shade though, your solar isn't getting the most amount of solar, so you can get an external solar panel that you can lay out and put in the sun while the camper's in the shade, and that's where this plug-in comes in handy. You got your heater exhaust, small window, and that's it. We're gonna pop this guy. For some reason, I'm not getting excited to look inside this one. Maybe I'll take a nap later. I mean, that's why I'm excited. Oh, this camper's full of stuff. We just got these. These are our new displays. Tourage. Okay. So now we're in the camper. These campers are by far the easiest campers to set up and push down. Bring down, you're gonna put a little bit of pressure here. I just think this camper hasn't been open enough. Jeez. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. You're gonna do the top, the front latch, the rear latch, put both hands here, and watch this thing as it goes up. You're gonna have a latch over here that you need to pull out. Bloop. Pops up, come back here, lots of space. This goes down, push up. Dang, I already love this camper. Get me one, holy cow. Feel like I got space in here. Let's turn on the lights here. Let there be light. Here we go. This is a king-size mattress in a Granby. Damn. Heritage Blue, which is one of our standard colors that you do not have to pay extra for. These pads are really nice cushions because they pack in there pretty tight. so that you know when you're sleeping, the cushions aren't going to separate from each other due to extra space. Super, super tight fit. You can sleep yeah. It's east to west, or you can sleep. Ugh. This is my spot always. North to south. Judd knows it. Judd slept over there one time and he said, dude, what am I missing out on? I said, too much. Ugh. Okay. It's a king mattress. So freaking nice. A lot of space. We'll get down. Toss all these cushions back up here. This is where I store mine when I lower my camper, which is really nice. Goes here. Goes there. Okay, this is the rollover couch model. Not a front dinette, but a rollover couch base. Coolest thing about this model, dang, that's another big bed. You could fit 2 people there. Or 1 big person. I'll remove this. You want to put these on when you're lowering the camper because it pulls the canopy in so it doesn't get caught when it closes. Okay. Again, I'm 5'11". It's basically a 6-foot bed if I'm touching here. How much room do I got down there, Judd? 1 inch?
Plenty.
1 inch, right?
Yep.
Plenty. 6-foot bed. Maybe not the most comfortable part of the bed to be sleeping on, but still part of the bed. Put this away. Boom. Let's look at some storage underneath this bad boy. You could put a whole deer in here. Six foot, right? Lots of storage. As you can see here, you got a lot in the front and in the back. You have your access to your turnbuckle up front through this portion over here, that door over here. We close this, toss the cushions back on. Your other turnbuckle access is going to mirror this one. So over here, that's where your other turnbuckle access is. We just pop these out after install. Got your manual, got your supplies when you get it installed. You're gonna get controllers, manuals, all the goods in there. Also get these little storage cabinets here. This one also comes with thermal pack. So all the new campers that we got come with thermal pack, which is awesome because that's going to help with keeping it dark in the camper, so you can sleep in it maybe a little bit. It's going to keep the cold in when it's hot outside, and it's going to keep the warm in when it's cold outside, like right now. Okay, storage. Not a lot of storage right here, but there is some. You just got to be careful with this cabinet because this is where a lot of your electrical is passing through. So what is nice is they did give you a divide and put the divide on this side, so you have the most amount of storage on this side. Then on this side, you're going to have your converter. You got all of it. You got your fuse block in there, and then on the fuse block you have what each of them go to and how many amps the fuse needs to be. Okay, this is the new flooring that just came out recently. It's like the sandstone coin or something like that. It's really nice. It's got a kind of speckled stonish type look where I feel like you do lose a lot of the dirt. Walking in and out a few times, I can't tell. Okay, those are a little bit of dirt. So it is a lighter color, so it will show dirt a little bit more, but it also feels very, very robust and looks really, really good with the maple cabinets. So propane's in here. Yep. Got your heater that shoots out all the heat right here. vent, your DC power, your furnace controls, your controller remote. Then you got, of course, your XBeon 360 battery in here, where if you were going to add an inverter, we could add a small one to the side in here if you wanted to. We could also add a DC outlet over on this side if you wanted to, and we could install something to hold a fridge right here, like a Dometic or an Iceco. We prefer Iceco. We feel like they're kind of the leading standard when it comes to fridges. Good quality, lots of metal parts for longevity, and they come in a lot of different sizes. So top it all off, the last little aspect of this camper is we have our standard countertops, which is the black or the Baltic brown. I can't remember. It's tough to remember all these names. Anyway, 2-burner stove. Got a little lighter right here. Both your gas controls. Heat shield here because the glass does it for the back side. And then fire extinguisher. And actually, I was just looking at this. Got a little cabinet here. Yep. Last little bit of storage. Kind of nice. Or if you had like a portable toilet, that would be a great place for that. Well, guys, I think that's it. That's our Granby. This is our Granby base model rollover couch with a heater and a 2-burner stove. It's the metallic gray, meant for an 8-foot full-size bed. This camper, let's guess the weight. I'm guessing it's 1,100 pounds. 1,196, 1,200 pounds essentially. For an 8-foot bed camper, aluminum body, fully built out. That's freaking light. It's very light for a camper. We were looking at some other ones, 2,000-3,000 pounds for a big camper like this. So for 1,100 pounds, you get all this. Obviously, it's not full of stuff yet. It's a base model. I'm guessing a fully loaded one's going to range anywhere between 1,300 and 1,400 pounds. And our flatbeds are like 1,900 pounds. So I think that's it for this camper. Last thing I want to go over is your main power turn off and on is in your battery cabinet right here. The little knob turns everything off. Guys, thanks for watching our camper walk-arounds. Again, if you want to see these campers, come down to Apex Off-Road in Boise, Idaho. We have a few other dealers around the nation. But come look at them. One of the best campers that you can buy, hands down. They hold their value very well and are very, very well built. These are our display models, but they can also be for sale. You can also come in and we can build you out a camper to your liking. These are very customizable and have lead times anywhere from 6 weeks to 12 weeks, depending on the time of the year that you order. So come on down, come say hi. If you have any questions about the campers or any of our campers, leave them down in the comments down below. We'll get back to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It allows us to make these videos to show you guys walk-arounds of different builds and how people are configuring their campers most popularly, and some of the new updates that are coming on these campers. So we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.